Also have on here my co-host, the amazing, the incredible Acedera. We're both Emmy-winning creators / artists that work in film. Welcome to our 90 Mac life drawing class. This is a free class every Wednesdays at 9 a.m. Pacific time, 12 p.m. Eastern time. We do 90 minutes of life drawing together here on my YouTube channel. So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification button so you get an email notification whenever there's a new class or video. How this works is pretty simple. We do 4 1-minute poses, 4 2-minute poses, 4 5-minute poses, and then 5 10-minute poses, and that's it. That's the 90-minute art challenge. Each week is a different topic. When you're done the session, post your sketches on social media and hashtag it 90min art challenge so everyone can see your sketches. We'll do the same. Also, if I may recommend something for all the artists out there looking to really level up quickly, I highly recommend Schoolism.com. I teach on there as well as many of the top artists in the industry, so when you subscribe to Schoolism, you get access to the entire library of courses, over 50 courses in total, as well as access to exclusive live webinars every week. Just sign up at Schoolism.com. The 90 Mac life drawing class is also brought to you by Lightbox Expo. It's the ultimate event to network and meet the artists and creatives behind your favorite movies, TV shows, animations, illustrations, and games. We expect over 10,000 artists attending this year and hundreds of guests and speakers. This is happening October 14th to 16th, 2022 in Pasadena, California. Lightbox Expo also has a Discord where artists meet to do the 90 Mac life drawing classes together, as well as other fun activities and events. All right, now on to today's life drawing session. All right, and hey everybody, let's get right into it, shall we? Woo-hoo. So here is the very first pose. It's a 1-minute pose, starting now. Let's get to it. Now, as always, these first poses, don't put too much stress on yourself. You know, just try your best. Forget the rest. It's really, I'm just getting my arm into the motions here. That's all I really care about. But what about these costumes, huh? I forget which country this one represents. But we have some really great, really fun costumes today from the MR.GLOBAL pageant. These went viral not too long ago. So figured these things look so beautiful. They look so great. Gotta sketch them, you know. We gotta have them as a subject. Okay,
yeah,
so
he just
started this one a little bit early.
I feel he just stepped out of the world of Brian Froud's designs. Yeah, his wing almost has wings. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I wouldn't have picked Brian Froud, but definitely I love the costumes. Really entertaining, really fun. Some are quite imaginative, and some are very, very cool, and some are kind of funny too, right?
Mm.
So we got all sorts.
The costumes, were they like representative of different countries, right?
Yes, yes. So let us know in the the last one, somebody was saying that was from Brazil. I don't know what this one's from, but okay, let's go to the next one here. Yeah, let us know in the comments, because I actually don't know.
They might have just come from Brazil themselves, because there was a question earlier by Jonathan that where is everyone from? So maybe they were still answering the question. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. That also also makes sense. Try a more scribbly kind of way.
I guess this one is England, maybe?
Yeah, I wonder. I'm
Or
sure
Jonathan comes from Scotland.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody could look them up, because if you look up Mr. Global, you can definitely find all the images, and then you can find out where each of these people are from.
I checked. The first one actually was Brazil. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right. Super quick. 3 poses are done. Way to go, everybody. Here's the next one. I'm going to start this one early for obvious reasons. Oh my goodness. There's so much stuff on here.
That's a crazy cool design.
Yep. Get ready to work those brain muscles here, especially with if you're used to longer poses and not as used to shorter poses. You got to try to get into that mode, you know.
Yeah.
It's a very, very useful mode as well, though. It's definitely gotten me out of a lot of jams, getting a quick mode down under your belt, especially when the director wants something immediately, some sort of emergency. That's when the sketchy mode comes into effect.
This one is Bolivia, apparently.
Oh, very cool. How about we ask people what they think the place, you know, what this one represents, and then we'll tell them at the end of the...
That sounds like a fun extra game.
Especially because, like, I have no idea, so I'll probably look like an idiot guessing. That could be fun.
You just guess, and I'll tell you at the end. I have the list in front of me. So
this one, oh my gosh, I have no idea. I feel like it's Central America somewhere, for some reason. I want to say like Honduras. I want to say Ecuador.
Try a different continent.
Okay, going to Africa, I guess. Oh my gosh. Now I'm trying to draw at the same time.
Sorry.
That's amazing.
Reminds me of that push-up art challenge.
That was amazingly funny to watch. It was so great. I remember because it was during Lightbox, and I remember like working behind the scenes. It was quite intense, and then that video just cracked me up. It like really was so fun.
People didn't even think I was doing it live. That was a shame.
Oh wow!
I think it was because the setup was really nice. Like Keith helped me with his cameras and stuff to set up a really nice kind of quality.
Way to go!
Oh shoot, this is a 2-minute pose. No wonder. I was like thinking, oh, isn't the time up by now? Great. Got a little bit extra time. Shoot. Okay. Guessing. Shoot, I have no idea.
It was Nigeria.
Nigeria.
Yes.
Oh wow. Oh, that looks really cool.
Badass costume.
Okay, next one. Let's start this one early too. This one I seem to remember, so I won't give it away. But
oh, you know this one,
right? Because it's like, why? Why? Doesn't
wait a
represent
minute.
the country very much at all, except for the colors, maybe.
Oh, I see. I see.
Right? It's a little clue.
So you already know, Bobby, which country this
Yeah, I'm
was.
not going to guess on this one. Everybody else can guess.
Do you want to guess, Kay?
I think I know. Should I give it away?
Sure.
Is it like USA?
No.
Oh.
No. Different continent.
Different continent.
Yes.
I could see it though, right? US.
Yeah, I was actually, before I looked it up, I thought USA maybe, but
The headpiece. Sick.
yeah, the answer surprised me as well. But the colors make sense.
There's a lot of red, white, and blue
Oh.
countries.
Paraguay?
Different continent again.
Oops, sorry.
No worries. We'll get there. Okay.
France. Is this France?
Wow, that's spot on. That's spot on. That's
Oh.
France.
Okay.
Like, that's the last country I would think of looking at this costume. The first country I would think of is America.
It's the type of thing where you would never guess it, but once you know it, you're like, yeah, that makes sense color-wise.
What a
That's
funny costume though, because to me it doesn't really relate. All right, next one here. Here we go.
Oh.
What about this one? This one I seem to remember as well. Okay. I don't remember, but I remember the region because it makes sense. Looking at this person's costume, it's definitely seems like a country that has colonized before, like one of those countries.
I love the slippers somehow, like the shoes. They're like,
Yeah.
So good.
I love it.
I like that the chat says
Yes.
guessing
England.
with us.
England. They like England. I can already hint it's not England. That's something I can say.
Oh,
Oh, it's
right.
not England. Okay.
I was thinking maybe England, but maybe like Portugal
Is it the other one?
or Spain or
Spain?
something. I guess too many, but yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's
It's Spain. So for those who, it's Spain.
It is very Spain, isn't it?
The colors make sense, right? As well, like, and then the whole, your
Mm-hmm.
Western kings.
looks really neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think someone guessed Denmark would have been a good guess too, I guess.
That works too.
Yeah, for people that love costumes, today is definitely going to be a great day for y'all. All right, next one. Last 2-minute pose.
Cool. What's this one?
This one seems a little easier for me because I just look at the characters. The characters must give it away, right? Like the language on the outfit there.
Mhm.
Because Korean has circles in some of the characters, so that's the easy way to kind of distinguish Korean from Chinese or Japanese. and Japanese has a lot of simpler kind of characters.
So what would be your guess?
Yeah. Now I'm like big in it. I feel like I'm gonna get it wrong because I'm like, oh yeah, figure this one out.
That's such like an expert introduction to it. It's like, yes,
I thought it'd
because
be
of this
China.
industry.
I think it'd be China. And
I don't know.
It's not China.
It's not China.
I knew it. Darn it. I didn't know it. I thought I knew it, and then I knew that I didn't know it.
Well, the umbrella, right, is...
It's definitely
It's
like a
Chinese.
Mandarin-speaking country, though, so maybe like Malaysia, Singapore. Like, they both at least speak Mandarin in those countries.
Oh, I misread. It actually is China, I think.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's Hong Kong. It's Hong Kong, so I misread. I scrolled up, and then I was like the wrong question. So your introduction was spot on.
It's making me sweat. All right. I remember this at Lightbox. All right, Nell. Okay, you have a speech prepared. Come on up. Let's put the spotlight on Nell.
Those are shorts, huh?
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I got really confused when I got to the shorts, pants kind of area there. Didn't know what was going on. All right, 5 minute. Oops, sorry. 5 minute pose. Let's go.
Wow.
I'll rewind the clock a little bit because this one is nuts.
This one is Wolverine.
This one I also remember just because of the costume. It's so crazy and so kind of badass. So I won't guess at this one. I think Kay, you know this one as well, right?
I don't know. I think I forgot what this one is.
Oh, okay.
It is one of those memorable costumes.
For
It's like-
sure. So cool. This is probably a good kind of time to also let everybody know what the next week's topic is. It's going to be all about big cats, tigers, lions, all sorts. It's going to be really fun. Jaguars, which is probably, this guy's more dressed up as a tiger. So that should give you also some clues to which country this costume represents. It's a place that has tigers, I guess.
Almost looks like a bat. For some
A bat?
reason.
Flip it upside down, and now it's a bit.
The headpiece.
Mm.
I know this is all tiger, but
Just a reminder, this is a 5-minute pose, so we do have more time on this one.
More time to guess.
Would it be India?
No.
No? Oh, there.
Someone in YouTube chat got it right.
Ooh. Okay. It's kind of like a fun secondary kind of thing for our stream.
it's like a good base for like characters you could change it up into.
Yeah, and make it into your own kind of thing, for your own story, right? It's just really inspiring to start off with something like this. Also, I was just mentioning, Lightbox Expo, and how if you'd like to see me put Neld on the spot at Lightbox, tickets go on sale May 23rd. I'm just
sure,
joking.
I'll be the sacrificial lamb. Don't worry.
I wouldn't do that to anybody.
Yeah, you wouldn't ask me a question live on stream why the Lord of the Rings, the birds didn't go straight to
Why didn't they?
It's a little bit over 30 seconds left.
So any guesses left?
Tie?
No.
Wait, did we say tie already?
No.
Yeah, but it's not that.
Indonesia, right?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
No, would not have.
Well, it's just because I remembered it. Okay, here we go. Next one here. Another great costume. I love the fact that it's in motion. Like the cloth is in motion.
Yeah, it's like almost like the wind blowing against it. Looks really cool.
Nice pose.
All right. This one, I feel like I remember this one as well. So I won't stay out of this one. Guess in the end.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any guesses, Kate?
Let me think.
Or just drop it.
There's a question on Slido from Rakesh, and it's about what things scared you in drawing at some point. It could be hands, it could be faces, or maybe particular subjects.
I think the hardest thing for me was doing being able to make something realistic out of my head, right? Especially something that doesn't exist, like something totally fictional, like a creature or something. That was the most challenging thing because there's so many things involved. I think my weak point is robots, I would say. Robots, I don't, I'd have to do some research and such. Some inspiration, some sketching, and fill up my brain with a bunch of stuff about robots before I could tackle that. But at the same time, I have also done some robots or robot-ish things. There was like a character in Alice Through the Looking Glass. Remember that, Kay? We were both on that character for a hot second. It was kind of like a robot, right? Kind of like a steampunk-looking kind of robot thing.
Mm-hmm.
He was kind of like the butler, but anyhow. Yeah, don't call me to make robots. unless it's really cool. Then I'll tell you, I love robots. Robots are the best. I do robots. I'm the perfect person for this job. I'm just kidding. I actually don't. I'm at that kind of stage where I'm just like, I'll just say it how it is. A lot more. Nah, I don't do robots. But I'll try. Yes.
You could do robots, Bobby.
Yeah, I guess I just don't enjoy doing robots. And because I don't enjoy doing robots, then I'm just a lot better at whimsical, fantastical themed things.
To my surprise, I haven't seen the country guest in YouTube chat yet.
Oh.
But one person was really close though.
Maybe the country I'm thinking of is totally wrong. I haven't been looking at the guesses, but if none of them are correct, wow, that's definitely interesting.
It is what you expect though. Like if I would guess, it would be one of my top 3 guesses for this one. So it's not like really a misdirect or anything.
So you're pretty much saying you're better at this than everybody in the chat.
Just for this costume. just the other ones I would have misguessed a lot of them.
Oh, thanks. Okay, next one. 5 minutes. Here we go. Oh, so what was it? What was the last one?
India.
Oh, it was India.
Yes.
No,
Oh my
I was
Wow.
thinking like somewhere in Europe.
That seems so like something else. For some reason, I was thinking like
Yeah,
Turkey for some reason.
I felt the same way.
Now all my ignorance is showing through my guesses, I think.
This one is like very telling.
Yeah, the shoes. The slippers give it away, I think. Let me do this one over.
Experimental.
I've been into like the scribbly stuff today. It's a little different than what I usually do. So this one is Canada. That's what I do. That's my outfit in the morning. Just kidding. Okay, sorry. I just noticed the sound. Yeah, you're back. We're back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I know what it is because of the footwear.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. Like, I think it's really the footwear gives it away.
Yeah, in chat, a couple of them guessed it already.
Yeah. This, we're gonna order this for dinner from this country, not from the country.
Oh, tonight? Is that what you're saying?
Or that's what we were saying earlier.
Oh,
Hopefully, let's make it happen. Yeah, this one has to be Japan, right? This is Japan.
Yeah. Yeah. I love his confidence though, the guy. He's like, a lot of them.
He's really selling it.
I was like making a joke. I was like, "Oh, this must be Canada because this is my outfit in the mornings." And then I heard like no laughter from anybody. I was like, "Oh."
Is that what happens when we cut off?
Yeah.
No.
That was
So basically, your joke made you instantly aware of the problem. You're like,
Yes.
that can't be right. That can't be right. That's amazing.
It's a good joke. Yeah.
Yeah, it is, definitely.
Thanks. It's too late. It's too late.
Too kind.
No-
Too kind.
You had to be there.
All right, 1 minute left.
I've never seen the Discord chat so calm. I think everyone is either drawing and or guessing. It's fun.
It's definitely a challenging one, so I could see why it might be a little quieter.
Yeah.
I've been quieter too, just trying to concentrate on all this stuff.
Pretty fun though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been really fun. Love yours, Kay.
Oh, I didn't get to his sexy
Oh,
legs.
I love that one.
I gotta finish that.
That's so good. Okay, last
Trying to
5 minute
caricature
pose. Holy smokes, we're burning through these so quick. Okay, this one should be pretty easy for many people. For obvious reasons.
Alaska? No?
Pretty much has the flag right there.
Caribbean. He looks.
Somebody was saying, why isn't there a link to the Discord? Great one. I will try my best to remember to add it into the description for the next round, but you can see the link on screen on the bottom.
It's on the overlay, yeah.
Yeah. Bottom left-hand side of the screen, I believe.
Yeah, bottom left.
And there's always people, you know, it's fun drawing, but it's even more fun when you got somebody to draw with, like Kay. If you don't have a Kay in your life, which you better not have, because
that's a concern. That's a concern.
Well, right, stuff.
I'm free Monday Mondays to Wednesdays.
Then you could always join us on Discord and draw with everybody on Discord. So did anybody guess this one already?
No, to my surprise, they haven't guessed the right one yet.
Oh, wow.
It's a hard one.
I get the confusion though. Like people have guessed things. I'm like, yeah, that flag looks similar. Like,
yeah.
Now it's making me second guess.
A lot of flags.
Like, am I thinking of the wrong flag too?
Is it Puerto Rico?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You win a trip, Patricia.
Yeah. I'm happy that I guessed one right.
You win a complete no expenses paid trip to Puerto Rico.
Your dining table.
You have to leave now.
I settle for that hat. That's a nice hat.
That is a nice hat. That is a very welcoming hat. A party people hat.
1 minute. 1 minute left in this pose, and we move on to 10-minute poses. All right. That was a great one. Here we go. This one I think will be hard for a lot of people to figure out where this person's from.
Cool.
But it's a really, this person wins.
He's slick. He looks, he looks very slick as well with costume. Very cool.
Love the colors.
Love the pose here because, oops, sorry. Here we go. Because you could also really push this pose, right? You could really bring in some hardcore perspective here as well. Got that big foot sticking out.
An interesting stick.
Oh, it has already been guessed by someone in the chat.
Oh.
One person has it correct.
Good job, person.
There's another question on Slido. Will there be hotel discounts for LBX this year?
So there will, like, whatever we did last year. I'm not in charge of the hotel, so my head is just full of like programming, scheduling. But I believe so. Yeah, we do work with a bunch of hotels, and they are all within walking distance. So it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be great. Info will be there on the 23rd when we open ticket sales.
Thank you, Bobby. So keep posted, guys. 23rd.
Less than 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Wow, so fast.
It's getting real very quickly.
Yeah.
Before you know it, it's there. So it's kind of like it's far away, but it's also like, look out. It's happening super quickly.
By the way, I love the angle that Bobby is doing. And really cool.
That exaggerated foot there is looking awesome.
I'm trying. I don't usually do the like the forced perspective thing, but that's what these kind of sessions are for. It's not to draw our best stuff. It's to pick up those artistic weights, you know, and push ourselves to do things that we're not usually able to do.
Mm-hmm.
Which also requires a lot of crashing and burning, you know, but that's okay. It's all part of the process.
I love how someone has already guessed 4 different countries for this one. They're like, I'm not giving it any chance to get it wrong.
But how about these costumes, huh? Either way, like, these
They're
costumes
amazing.
are really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that the other ones you saw, like Kay is making different kind of characters with them. As you said, like it's quite interesting to just push it a little bit and then you get like a cool design.
Yeah, caricaturize.
Yeah, it's really fun. I had never heard of Mr. Global before, and it's really fun to see.
Me neither. I think it was your discovery, right, Kay? What you noticed?
It was.
It was one of those like Twitter posts. And I was like, oh, this is too good.
Yeah, and by the way, everybody, if you have a subject where you're like, we should totally do this, put it into the comments, not into the chat, but into the comments. I'll be able to see it much easier. If it's in the chat, I gotta wait and look for it, and I generally won't have time to do that. So for my own little lazy ass sake, put it into the comments. Thank you so much.
You're far from lazy ass.
A little bit over 3 minutes left. Yeah, not too bad.
Push it.
also want to mention that for all the Schoolism subscribers, definitely register for Aaron Soud's webinar that is happening tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
Aaron Soud has worked on such things as Spider-Man Homecoming, The Boys, Star Trek something or another, Picard, I think it was, and just like a million things, working directly with the directors and the stars many times. He's a really special guest and not to be missed.
Yeah.
The experience that this person has.
He's a very busy guy,
yeah.
too, right? So this is a great opportunity to learn from him.
Great point, Kay, because, it was very tough to, some people are a little easier to get to do webinars and things than others, but some people are just really tough because they are so in demand, so busy, and Aaron's one of them. And the only way to watch Schoolism webinars is to subscribe to Schoolism, by the way. I know that's always a question that always gets asked. Some people, they ask, well, can't we just pay for the webinar? I guess if you want, it's $30, because that's the same price as subscribing to Schoolism for a month, which also means that you would get 4 or 5 webinars that come with that subscription, because we do generally once a month or once a week we do a webinar. But also, just to drive it home a little bit more for those that are new to Schoolism, you get access to all the courses, and that's my favorite part, because, well, it's actually hard to say what my favorite part is these days, but the courses is the meaty stuff. It's the stuff that was taking forever to put together for y'all by many of the brightest, most amazing top-level professionals on the planet. And you get access to all of them. Let me know in the chat. I'll take a look right now. Give us some shout-outs. If you've taken a course, which course did you take? Let me know in the chat. Wow, this one was fun. It was challenging for me, for sure. Okay,
Very.
Next one. Oh, I love yours, Kay.
I loved yours too.
You knew which one it was, right, Bobby? The last one?
Oh, I don't know.
What was it? I totally
Malaysia.
forgot.
Oh,
Malaysia.
no, I would not have guessed that.
Malaysia.
I'm not getting any of these.
Oh, the comments aren't turned on yet, I guess. Well, after the stream, they should definitely be turned on. I didn't realize. Thank you for mentioning that. Yeah, that's kind of odd.
The comments?
Yeah, like leaving comments at the bottom of the video
Oh, you couldn't.
saying that it's turned off right now. Is that true? Like, it sounds so odd, but
I'm not sure if usually I think people can comment after the stream, like when it's over. I think.
I think it's normal, yeah. I'm not sure.
I actually have no idea because I've never tried. Seems weird though that that's how it's designed.
Yep.
But anyhow, it's a weird world to begin with.
Indeed, it is.
So which one is this? Which country?
Oh shoot, I don't know, but this person looks pretty badass with his bow.
Mm-hmm. Thailand.
Thailand again? You're just gonna say, you'll hit it one time.
Well, it will be corrected at some point, but not this one.
I kind of want to say Thailand as well, but I'm kind of leaning towards Cambodia. For some reason.
Sounds good.
Wow, that was actually correct.
Oh, shit.
That was impressive.
Hey, I
On the
honestly, I didn't
dot.
know this one. It was the hat. It just looks, or I'm not sure if you call it a hat, so I apologize if there's a better name for it. But his hat looks like the top of it looks like that temple, that very
No, that's right.
famous temple.
It's always impressive when like no one guesses the same thing and then one person guesses like correctly. It's like, wow. I've seen it in chat a few times as well. It's like impressive.
Yeah, sorry, I should have guessed it at the end.
Yeah.
The check.
They had a few minutes to guess. Like we can't always build the suspense till the end.
There's an interesting question on Slido. How would you convince your company to send you out to LBX?
Well, many different ways. One is if you're looking to recruit, that is an amazing place to go because it's like 90 some odd % all artists that attend Lightbox Expo. So you're talking about thousands of people, probably very close to 10,000 people, all of a particular kind of, particular people, all artists in the entertainment space in one way or another, generally. The other thing is to just once a year, you got to keep in touch with what's going on in the world besides in your own studio. And at this event, you're going to be hearing from many of the biggest studios, many of the biggest artists in the world, and how they do things, what's cooking right now, what should you have your radar on. Also, there's live events, right? There's live meetups and things like that. So just being able to reach out and let people know you exist, things like that, is so important for not just hiring people or things like that, but just getting people excited about your project, right? Because there's some studios where it doesn't matter what project they're pitching to you. You would say yes, most likely, because it's some really well-known studio. So that's a bit of more of like the long game of just, getting yourself on people's radar or getting your company on people's radars. But at the same time, it's a really important one. Just helping to find the artist that you're looking for much easier. That's a really big bonus about going to Lightbox Expo regularly each year. If you are a person in a company like that, if you want to be really involved, then I would encourage your company to be a sponsor, because that's what all the big studios do generally. They're not just participants in Lightbox Expo, but you'll see them on the sponsor page, right? They're all sponsors of Lightbox Expo. And with that, there's definitely some really good pluses. We definitely work real hard to make sure that companies will benefit from your sponsorship. Schoolism is a proud sponsor of Lightbox Expo since the beginning. And we're also really happy and pleased to say that Procreate is also a big sponsor at Lightbox Expo this coming year.
I think it's indeed good to get connected with other maybe companies and people, and just make those connections.
And it's like literally like your Instagram has come to life and is starting to walk down the halls and stuff. You know, you'll trip over people you follow on social media. All your favorite artists are there. And that's why a lot of like all these big artists go there too, because in the end we're all artists, we're all fans of other artists, and this is the place where, you know, even the big artists see their artistic heroes there and people that they would love to meet.
So true.
I remember when Sparth met Craig Mullins and they met each other for the first time. I was like, wow, that's kind of like this. Somebody should jot this down so that it goes into art history, you know? Because like they're both so important people. Right? Like if Van Gogh met whoever, you know, Rockwell or something, and they never met before, like that first meeting, wouldn't you want to know about it? That's literally what that felt like. I hope I pronounced that right. I'm so like ashamed whenever I pronounce Van Gogh. Van Gogh.
I think we had an episode once where you tried to do the Dutch way, right?
Well,
but,
yeah, after you guys kind of showed me how to pronounce it.
How to pronounce it? Van Gogh?
Van Gogh?
Van Gogh?
I don't know.
Van Gogh.
Oh, see?
Van Gogh.
Now I will never say that name again.
Van Gogh.
We like the with the pronunciation, like me and Nell, we live like in the mid region, like more down
more the
mid.
More the south.
Yeah. So how upstairs we pronounce it is a bit different than ours, because we don't have the
the soft G.
We have the soft G, so that's a bit different, maybe.
Maybe I was trying to pronounce it in the northern kind of way.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the ticket.
We'll take it.
Yes.
I think it's just a weird, typical Dutch sound that isn't hard to master. I'm sure they're used to different languages.
I think they would do like Van Gogh, and we would say like Van Gogh. It's just different.
A bit harder.
A bit more throat thing. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wow, I love that, Bobby.
Oh shoot! The screen's flipped as well. So my apologies if that's what you saw. Okay, next one here.
That one's a great one.
Boom.
Yeah, Bobby's ones look really cool. The last one.
Oh, thanks. I'm always in awe of Kay's stuff.
Yours is so great.
I just don't want to be too annoying saying it all the time. I'm constantly I will constantly watch Kay's drawings after the stream and everything. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think we're all mesmerized by Kay's drawings right now.
You guys, so nice.
So which country is this one?
Ooh, shoot. I'm gonna take a stab in the dark. I want to say Colombia for some reason. But it definitely seems South American to me.
It's not. It's a different continent.
Oh, shoot.
Is it?
Oh, jeez. This is fun.
Is it Latvia, maybe?
No.
Oh.
I guessed it wrong as well. Like I made a guess before I looked it up. I misguessed it wrong.
Okay, let's just keep guessing and you can tell us at the end.
Yes. All the guesses in chat so far are wrong. So keep guessing, guys.
Shocked face.
We'll get there together.
What is it? Germany? No.
Germany.
I thought of Germany as well, just because of the beer fest thing. But it isn't. It isn't Germany.
Georgia?
No. It is in Europe, by the way. Just so to link that a bit. Yeah.
Shoot, I am totally stumped on this.
Is it already guessed in chat now?
No, it isn't guessed yet.
Oh.
There are a ton of guesses. People are really getting into this one.
Oh, wow.
Where are you from, mister?
Some people are so close.
Some people are so close, huh?
Mm-hmm. Wakanda. Someone guessed Wakanda.
Wakanda.
Yep, that's what I would have
yeah.
guessed too. Wakanda.
That's funny. Wow, I can't believe nobody guessed it, and there's so many guesses. I was just looking.
Yeah, there's so many guesses, and they still haven't guessed
Holy
it.
smokes.
I'm impressed by the participation right now and engagement in this. Like,
Yeah, this one is so tough. Jeez, who is this guy? Where are you from, buddy? If we had
it's
Any
a.
hints?
I'll give a hint. It's a country that I always struggle to pronounce.
Oh. Huh.
What is that?
Portugal? I don't know.
That's easy to pronounce. Portugal.
Say Portugal now.
So I will give one. It starts with a C.
Oh.
Oh, someone guessed it in the YouTube channel.
Croatia, maybe. No, Czech or
Czechia.
Czechia.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Impressive. Tina Lentini guessed.
Congrats.
Congrats. You win nothing but our admiration.
Exactly.
For your awesome.
Someone in chat says, Lydia says, spend more time guessing than drawing.
I
Yeah, I notice my drawing starts slowing down when I'm thinking, when I can't guess it right.
There's a question on Slido for Bobby. Last stream, you said you overworked your younger self. How did you keep your wrist healthy during that time?
Oh, it just wasn't. I had to deal with all this pain, and I just kept going, and kind of like did Band-Aid solutions. So I had a little wrist guard that I would wear, and then just kept going. And that was not the right way to do things, because then it took me years to get out of that, to get better. And still I go to physio very regularly, because there's always things that go wrong. Imagine you have an issue in your arm, and our arms, they kind of work like little cables all up and down, right, pulling certain tendons and things like that. Well, imagine there's a knot there. Then all of a sudden, something has to compensate for that, and which it shouldn't, and then that gets messed up, and so on and so forth. And it can become a cascade of issues, which is exactly what happened to me. So avoid that. If you have an issue, I would deal with it right away. And if I was to do everything over again, the biggest thing I would do is regular yoga, because I haven't really heard of anybody that does regular yoga have any kind of arm issues. Yeah, I've heard Doug Chang actually talk about yoga really helped him when he had arm issues as well, or something.
Mm-hmm.
This one kind of seemed easy, but then feels like it didn't have enough time, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Next 10-minute pose.
Oh, this guy.
Kay did the thumbnail image for this week's stream. This one is a little bit more familiar.
Definitely picked one of the best ones, like costume. It's such a good costume.
For sure. This one, Kay can't guess. I can't guess.
Yeah, this one amazes me. I'm like, wow, they wore this stuff? Like, humans wore this?
Oh, there's already been guests in chat.
Oh. Well, did it disappear for you?
No. If it remains disappeared, then you could just refresh.
I love the face that Kay is drawing. It's very nice.
Oh, thanks, Patricia.
So good.
So caricaturized.
So a question on Slido for both of you. Have you ever had to do with time crunch in a project, and how did you deal with that?
All the time, right?
Yeah.
Time crunches, that's like, it's part of the...
How do we
thing.
deal with it? You just plan. Just plan for the time crunch. You know, you break it down like, okay, which brushes will help you, you know, do certain things a lot quicker and a lot more efficiently. Things like that.
Yeah, you break out all the shortcuts.
Yeah.
But also, like, doing things like this, and not just to help promote what we're doing here, but really, like, doing things like this helps develop this this fast mode. And having a fast mode and a more methodical, more polished mode, I feel like those are very, very essential for like any artist, but especially for entertainment artists that work in movies or games or things that you have a team, you have a director of some sort, art director or whatever. Yeah, this skill becomes like essential, really. This week, some people may have noticed I'm sketching differently than in previous weeks because I'm trying something else. I'm trying like a more scribbly quick mode as opposed to simplified kind of quick mode. And that's what I do in these streams. It's like going to the gym, except I take y'all with me, and of course, Kay's there to
And you
lift
see
the
all
giant
our
weights
boobies.
that. No, it's more like you lift those giant weights that you look in the gym and you're like wondering, why do they even have those weights? It's because sometimes juggernauts come in and they lift those weights. Sorry, I'm embarrassing.
Bobby, do you mind flipping the canvas back again?
Oh shoot, sorry.
Yeah, no worries. People get confused, I guess, with the flip.
Yeah, oh my gosh, thank you for letting me know. So,
What?
just to explain a little bit, I'm right-handed. So I flip the canvas on the screen that I'm drawing on because that way I can, my hand doesn't cover up the photo as I'm drawing. But then I always kind of go on the left side because I want to give the best side to Kate.
Oh.
Because you're right-handed too, right? So, but then
Just as
if I have to refresh the page, then all of a sudden it would pick up on what my setup is on the other screen.
I thought you would say it's on purpose, just to keep you guys on your toes. Just
that would be the better answer. I thought about it a bit more. been smart enough to give that answer.
Again, nice angles. Love it.
Oh, thanks. That's the other thing I've been kind of working on today.
Angles?
Just pushing the perspective more, since that's something that we never are asked to do. It's something I want to get better at practice.
I love this healthy reminder from Ollie the artist to get up and stretch, hydrate, even if you miss a little bit of the pose. Thank you, Ollie.
Yeah. Good reminder. It's important.
Yeah, for me, 90 minutes of drawing in a row is actually okay. So
Gets you warmed up.
yeah, I'll do my stretching after. But it's a great reminder, for sure.
Here's a question for Kay from Slido, from Fragida. Hey Kay, what are some of your favorite art books? Instructional or just an art book?
Ooh, hey Vegeta. I like both, but definitely love artists' art books. Whose art book right now?
Recently, we got the Dune art book.
Oh, it's a beautiful book.
What do you think about that?
I haven't finished looking through it just because of stuff we need to do, but the ones that I've seen so far, it's a cool art book. The only thing is that I wish they put the artist's name on the art. That's like a big thing that was missing from it.
That left a
which is kind
sour
of
taste in my mouth.
disappointing.
Like, what?
Yeah, but it's still a beautiful art book with amazing, incredible work. How about like independent artist art book? Can you think of any?
Claire Wenling, that's a must.
Oh, that's
that's
a classic.
Claire
Yeah.
Wenling art books.
There's this girl from, I believe, Taiwan. I forget, somewhere in Asia. I'm so sorry, but her name is. Wait, let me get my phone. I can remember. Zhao or something. I'm not even sure if I could pronounce her name properly.
Okay, so this one, what country was that one from? You wanna?
Philippines.
Philippines.
Yes. All right.
Philippines.
Now this one. If you cannot get this one in the chat, everybody, I am turning this stream on. This is the most funniest. This one wins the best, funniest costume out of the bunch. The most entertaining. Anyways.
First one. Who guesses?
That call or whatever you call it, like
Nicole wins.
It's crazy.
This guy's whole outfit is fantastic. It's so great.
The top reminds me of like the Game of Thrones throne a bit, like where like because the pointy ends.
Yeah,
it's great.
I like how he's bold enough to wear the underwear with no sides. You know, it's just, he's straps.
He's going for it.
He is right on.
And Kate,
Yo.
About the art book, if you have like your top 3 or something, I can also place it in the Discord later if you want to, and I can just say it to them.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, guys. There's so many, but like this girl's name escapes my mind right now. gonna have to think
Get
about
her
it.
next time.
Yes.
We'll get her next.
It's a hard name.
Sorry, I interrupted you discussing his contraption around his head. It's interesting.
I love how people are guessing America instead of America already. America.
It's America.
Somebody said Homelander, like his costume.
Yeah.
Can't wait for the boys to come back. Homelander.
Yeah, it's gonna come back soon, right? In a month or something. Yeah.
I have no idea.
Those shoulders.
Oh, that reminds me indeed of the statue, like his
Yeah.
spikes. Interesting.
Yeah. I wonder what the directions were for the designer. You know, thinking eagle, but then also Statue of Liberty, also giant eagle medallion, also, you know, no underwear.
Let's do it all.
It would just cover up whatever we need to cover up. All right, go. It's all about freedom. Let's go.
Talking about art tests, there's a question on Slido. Have either of you have done any art tests for jobs? If so, any tips?
Have we
Have
ever?
we ever done?
What does that mean?
Art tests?
Like
I think-
a test.
Yeah, a test.
Oh.
Test.
A long time ago, but not anymore. Like, if they ask us for a test, it's gotta be paid.
Oh yeah, like for sure. But also,
But yeah, no.
yeah,
art
as you
tests.
go further along your career, it's like they know what you can do, and so they generally won't give you a test. Or if they do, they don't tell you about it. They just say, "Oh, just a short."
You're not aware of the
thing."
tests. You're not aware of the
Right.
tests.
Or if they're just kind of gathering different kinds of styles for, whatever they want us to design, then they'll collect different artists' renditions. But no art tests lately.
And
Like
maybe
Bobby's answer is everything is an art test. Everything.
Nice. like
Indeed.
that.
And if they have like maybe a design brief, like meshing different things, and you think like, I don't know if that will work, will you just like show it to them or advise them?
Depends.
Yeah, it depends how close you are to the people there in production, how well they know you.
You gotta feel out the production too. Like some, they want you to just do your task.
Right.
And then some want your opinion. And if you are not picking up on that, and you give your opinion on one of those shows where they just want you to do your task, or don't give your opinion when they actually want it, that could affect the job.
Yeah. A nice kind of smooth way you could go about it is, do their tasks, the one that they want, and then if you have time, do your idea, and then just present it in a very kind of open way and, non-confrontational way. Say, hey, I was like, I went further with this and just wanted to see how you thought about it. And at least they have like, the two options, the original option and the new idea. But in all those options, you try to give your idea meshed within, what they want the best way you can.
I think the thing that really always, the thing that everybody wants generally, and the thing that I've seen UK give like so much, is like when somebody gives you an idea, you want to give them that idea in a visual sense because those are the directions.
Right.
But then you'll constantly level up their idea. and add all these things. So you're not changing the idea, you're enhancing the idea and adding all these things that they never even thought of, right? Which so many times has made Kay, like, you know, kind of like one of the first people that that director will call for the next project.
Oh.
Yeah. No, I've seen how you work.
Well, I think that is the goal, right? With anything that's given to you, that falls in your lap,
it's the ultimate goal.
Just try to do the best with it.
Yes, like cookie cut. Like if you're doing some cookie cutter kind of stuff, where it's like, okay, step 1, step 2, step 3, we're gonna brainlessly go through these things. That's not what the top positions need. So if you ever want to get into any of those top positions,
that's a real power of collaboration, right? Where you try to build on top of each other. Like you come with an idea and you try to expand the idea or give an interesting twist, or
like some people they say plus the idea, right? Like, okay, here's the idea. Let me know if you have any ways to plus it. Like why that works so well as well is because, like, I've seen also when Kay, you present something or whatever, and it's totally like, you know, you can see the essence of their idea in there, and so, but then there's all this like extra little nuances and things like that to really enhance the idea to like some crazy levels. And it's so easily approved because it essentially is still that person's idea, right? And that person can go, I was thinking of a cat. This is fantastic, you know? Even though they might not have thought of a cat with, you know, a hat and cane and scar and whatever, and all these little tiny bits to just really bring that character to that next level, right? If you could do that, you'll always be a very valuable piece of the team because you can follow instructions, but then you also bring something that nobody thought about, nobody asked you to do. Like, okay, we need a costume to represent America. Go. And then, what about this? Oh, amazing.
Sure,
thank you so much.
They needed some editing.
Wow, last pose, and we are done. It's a great job, everybody. So much fun.
Hope that gave you your warm-up for the day, or cool down.
Yeah, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel so that you will always be in these drawing sessions with us. Hit the notification button, because then if you say you forget or whatever, you would be notified the next time that there is a new video, a new stream, new whatever. All right, and next week, same time, same channel, we're doing big cats, lions, leopards, tigers, all sorts. It is gonna guaranteed to be really, really fun and really, really helpful as well with your careers. All right, for all those that sketch something, please upload it to social media and tag Kay and I so we can see them, because we love to see them and we love to share. As you may have noticed, we've shared so many amazing people's 90 Mac drawings and such. Don't forget to share as well. And yeah, that's it, everybody. So hope you all had a great time. Take care. Till next week.
Have a great week. And we're done.
And we're done.